Hello. So I've been lucky enough to learn by doing. I never went to film school, so being on actual sets and being part of making films has been my education. So when I was first starting out, a lot of the things that crew would say on set sounded like a whole other language. So today, I thought it would be great to talk about terms you'll want to know before stepping onto your first film set. For some of you, this may be 101 no duh level stuff, but you're not everyone, okay? So stop being so egotistical. It's disgusting. You disgust me. Grow up. But before we move on, I have to address that Ryan isn't here and I am. And that's because, well, there's no real reason because he's sitting right there. Say hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Oh, there's my little angel.
Oh, God.
Say hi, everybody.
I'll f you.
My beautiful baby boy. Moving on, we have our first piece of set lingo, and that is call sheet, which isn't necessarily lingo. It's more of a document. That's besides the point. So when you hear people say this on set, they're talking about the Bible to your set life. This will have the info about locations, call times, lunch, weather, special parking notes, list of scenes you're shooting that day, when an actor wraps for the day, etc. And always read the full call sheet. If the call sheet has a general call time, always check your specific call time because it may be different from the general call time. Next, we have sides. This is the portion of the script that you're shooting that day. So instead of having the entire script on hand, you have only the pages needed for that day's work. So sides equals script, not Frenchy fries or delicious mashy potatoes. Stop thinking about food. I'm thinking about food. I skipped lunch. Walkie check. This one is exactly what it sounds like. When you arrive on set and you're checking your walkie, making sure it's working correctly, and that you're on the right channel with your department, you'll say walkie check, and a team member will reply with good check, Gary, assuming that your name is Gary. You are Gary in the situation, if that wasn't clear. Gary. Next we have go for insert your name, but now that we know that your name is Gary, for instance, go for Gary. This is how you'll answer to a call for you on the walkie. For example, if I was to call for you, I'd say Josh for Gary, and then you'd say go for Gary or go for me. And just so we're really clear, you're Gary. Speaking of walkies, the next one we have is hot brick. This is a fresh walkie battery.
But
for example,
also me with my shirt off.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No. For example, your walkie will start to beep, letting you know that you have a low battery, and then you'll say, I need a hot brick to a PA, who will then bring you a hot brick, a new battery, to switch out for your cold brick, a dead battery.
Good. So glad you explained that, because I didn't know that a cold battery would be dead if a hot battery was live. It was really good. Great information, Josh. Great job. Wow, what a great episode. So glad you're in front of the camera. I actually feel bad now because you're not responding. You're doing a great job. This is a great episode.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
If you could just shut up for
Yeah,
the rest of
no,
the episode, that'd be...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Copy that,
It's
or
just
copy
that
you.
you
No,
usually
shut.
talk- okay,
This
but
is
you
shut up
usually
time.
talk-
This is
okay.
shut up time.
Okay.
Copy that, or copy you. This is just a quick way of saying I fully understand what you're telling / asking me. Don't ever say copy to something you haven't fully understood, because then when you mess something up, you'll look like an idiot because you didn't actually understand. Always make sure you ask questions and get the right information. What's your 20? Someone will say this when they're trying to find where you are. For example, hey Gary, what's your 20? Or does someone have a 20 on the director? Sometimes, does anyone have eyes on the director? 10-1. All this means is I'm going to pee. For example, I'm 10-1. Peeing. Then we have 10-2, which is, yes, you guessed it, going to take a shit. For example, I'm 10-2, or my 10-1 turned into a 10-2. All useful stuff. Next is going off walkie. This means you're wrapped for the day. You're done, you're leaving, etc. So you're taking off your walkie. Also, sometimes certain departments will go off walkie during lunch, or at least take off their earpiece, also known as surveillance. And now you know. 86 that or 86 it. All that means is cancel that / scratch that command. For example, hey Gary, 86 that C-stand. That's lunch. This one is pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's lunchtime.
It just means you're breaking for lunch.
Why is this in here?
Example, in case you need one.
Why are you
Okay guys, that's lunch.
We don't need an example for that's lunch.
So in case someone says it and you don't understand, you're going to lunch. Next we have last man. This is what ADs and PAs will call out once every cast and crew member has gone through the lunch line. Once last man is called, there's usually a set 30-minute time limit called out to let the crew know when they're back in. So if last man is at 12:30, they'll call out last man 12:30, back in at 1 p.m. And back in means lunch break is over, so get your ass back to work. Points or hot points. People call that out when they're carrying gear like C-stands or flags with edges or points through doorways, around corners, to let you know that they're coming through with shit that could most likely hurt you. Because Safety first. Then we have another kind of obvious one, clear the frame. That means you're standing in front of the lens and people at Video Village can't see something that they're trying to light or tweak. Try to always know where the camera is and what it sees, no matter what department you're in. On the day. You'll hear this one a lot, and it's not talking about a different day, it means when we actually shoot the shot. For example, yeah, I think we'll get an eye light on the day. So when that's said, it just means when we are actually rolling on the shot in question. Next is Abby Singer, or Abby. All this means is that it's the second to last shot scheduled for the day. So when you hear the AD call out, this is the Abby, you know that it's the second to last shot of the day. Very similar to Abby Singer, we have Martini. So when you hear the AD call out that this is the Martini, you know that this is the last shot of the day.
It's a wrap, everybody!
And finally, we have hot set, which means the set is ready for shooting and must stay exactly as is. In other words, don't touch shit, or shit will touch you.
What?
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 Okay.
And that's all I have for you today. Big thank you to Justin Robinson for helping out with this episode. Of course, there's a ton more than what I rattled off today, but this is definitely a good starting point to get onto your first set. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, or else I'll find you and put Legos in front of every step you take. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week, and don't forget to write, shoot, edit, repeat.